If looking at these pictures gives you a vague discomfort, unease, or gives you an unexplainable pit in your stomach, then you are not alone. There's something indescribably unsettling about things that are simply too big. For me, it's oil rigs. There's just something about their towering skeletal mass lurking under the water that makes my skin crawl. For others, it could be whales, oversized wind turbines, cargo boats, or planetary bodies. The feeling might be hard to describe, but the closest that we've come is megalophobia, the fear of the giant. And if you enjoy these kinds of explorations into strange feelings and phenomena, feel free to subscribe. I make more of them. Megalophobia is characterized by an irrational fear of the huge. Even just seeing images that depict massive things is enough to make the heart race, the head nauseous. But fear isn't the full story. We don't know what causes this phenomena or how long it has existed. It's even hard to pinpoint the feeling itself. It's not fright, as if confronted by a wild animal. Instead, it's much more subtle. It's something like an amalgam of dread, disgust, and awe. So, where does this feeling come from? Why does it exist? It's hard to say for sure because it differs so much person to person. For example, it seems completely rational to wince at something like a colossal squid or a blue whale. The danger is clear. But the Statue of Unity, that poses more questions. Perhaps it is simply the feeling of overwhelming insignificance, an unwanted reminder of our smallness against the giant. The same feeling that we get when we see videos that show us the sheer scale of the universe, zooming out from Earth indefinitely. It's like microdosing an existential crisis. Alternatively, this feeling may stem from a fear of the unknown. In all this mass, there could be something hiding. We can never get the full picture, never search every nook and cranny, and therefore never know with certainty that it is safe. Or perhaps it is the feeling of being lost, losing control, being swept up into a vast ocean and not being able to see land in any direction, being crushed under an impossible weight and having no chance of outrunning it. Imagine a redwood tree falling on top of a squirrel. Whatever it is, it clearly goes much deeper than a simple fear of tall structures. There's another way to look at it. Humans were never supposed to encounter things so large. We evolved amongst trees and communities of other primates, not cargo ships and oil rigs. Even mountains existed within the context of the environment and were seen as unmoving and eternal. And even that has been disproven. And so, maybe when we perceive these colossal, often man-made shapes, there's a subconscious disconnect. This doesn't belong here. This should not exist. Almost like our biology hasn't yet caught up with the material world, leaving a gap. This vague, uneasy feeling. That logic could also extend beyond synthetic structures and into space. Comets, planets, stars, they all exist out there with our knowledge. We've photographed them, we've measured them, and still they are so unfathomably large that we'll never really wrap our heads around them. We are uniquely burdened with the knowledge of things much bigger than ourselves, things that we have no business recognizing, we have no business analyzing. Yet the human thirst for knowledge knows no bounds, and therefore we are forced to sit with that discomfort. The more we know, the more we realize how fragile everything around us is. Maybe that subconscious fragility, when prompted by images like these, manifests itself into something we call megalophobia. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe. There's more videos on the way.